Hello there, great person, and welcome to this little thing I wanted to do for a while. I'm doing it now, so shoutouts to every Bleach fan out there that might still be on my channel. Yeah, the trailer dropped in December. Was it December? It was a great trailer. I absolutely loved it. Can't wait to see watch the show. Hope I can do that with copyright. I don't know if it works. I will do my best, but if it doesn't work, I'm sorry. But yeah, so. Oh yeah, by the way, I found this great remix of Soundscape to Ardor mixed in with Invasion from Zero Psycho. You should check it out on Spotify. You can find it there. It's called Soundscape to Ardor remix from Zero Psycho, I think. Whatever. And yeah, let's just get into this. I want to show you what my favorite characters are, and we will just rank them, and then you will see why I like characters or why I don't like them. And if I think they're cool, if I think they have a great character or development or cool powers, whatever. Let's just rank them. This is just a fun little video, you know. Just don't take it too seriously. This will be highly subjective, and I think I know will be several picks where you will say no, no, heathen, how can you do this? And yeah, I can, I will, because it's subjective, and I know you will hate me for some of these. And let's just get into this. So I pulled this one out here. Let's see. This is the tier maker. So we have S tier and we have D tier. And yeah, I think that's okay. We don't have an F tier because I think, yeah, like there are no really stupid characters in Bleach, I think. So let's just start. I don't know. Let's just start. Okay, so Hikifune. We've got Hikifune first. So God. Ooh, hard one. Great design. Greatly designed character. I like both of her forms. I liked that she was teased in the Turn Back the Pendulum arc. I liked her character, at least the bit we saw first. I liked her Zanpakuto, you know, this spoon, you can see it here in the background. I like it's a great thing. I mean, you know what I would have liked to see her fight. You know what? That would have been great. See her fight, learn about her philosophy a bit more in fights, and about her past with Hiyori perhaps, and Shinji. That would have been so great. You know what? We didn't get that, so I don't know. I'm a bit mad still how they got off. It's so stupid. Jesus Christ. So I will put her B tier. B for personality. And yeah, I don't know. She's cool. I like her. If if in the Hellverse arc there is more about her, I might put her at A tier because she's very interesting. I'm intrigued by her, but she didn't deliver. She did not deliver what I hoped, and Squad Zero mainly did not deliver what I hoped. So there we go. Oh god, what was his name? Yurich's little brother. Yeah, he randomly showed up. Um, didn't care for him. Wanted to see Yurichi fight, and this little ding dong shows up. I think he showed up 2 chapters or so before that when they went up to the Varveld. And I don't know. I really didn't mind. You know, he was there. He had Shunko. It was fire. Yeah, great. He was so cool, and he was annoying, and he was and asked him what just wipe the floor with him, basically. So what was his point? Why was he introduced so late as well? That was strange. He felt like Kubo, and I know Kubo did this. I think he said it in an interview once. He said that yeah, if I don't, if I'm a bit stuck, don't know what to do, I just create a new character. And this is yeah, this fits perfectly. You know, it's just appeared. Perhaps we will get more of him. I know we didn't even get his Zanpakuto from him as well. I don't know anything. He's just a little boy and he likes his sister. Yeah. So and he's the head of the Shiowin household, and we got nothing about him ever. Never. So yeah, D is fine for me. You little weirdo. Whatever. Soifon. I will put Soifon at C tier. She's one of my most disliked captains. I like every captain, but Soifon is just annoying sometimes. She started to mature a little bit in the last arc, a little bit, but before that she was always the bee, queen bee, you know what I mean? And she was full of herself, and she was just going for Yoruichi, which is, yeah, it was a funny joke once, but then in the fillers they just started overdoing it so badly, and I don't know, man. She's not the best character. I like her Shikai and Bankai. Actually, it was the second chapter I ever read when it came out. Was the chapter when she released the Bankai. And I was quite hyped for her Bankai. Her Bankai, it's like Kubo designs these Bankai with a lot of thought, and you know that. And this is one of the Bankai he put a lot of thought into, I think. And on the surface, it's a little bit stupid because it's just a nuke, but it fits so much. So her Shikai is 2-hit kill and her Bankai is 1-hit kill. It's great. I like her relationship with Omeda. I do. We will get to Omeda, so yeah. But I don't know. She can fight. She never did anything. What did she do? Did she do anything at all ever? No, she did not do anything. I might miss something. But as Captain, I mean, but she had a personality and she was consistent and she developed a bit. So that's why I put her in C and not in D. Okay. Oh, Mayuri. I actually love Mayuri. Mayuri is absolutely great. I am a bit unsure what I think about his change. Because in the first arc he was really irredeemably evil for me. When he blew up his own squad and what he did to Nemu and what he did to Uryu's grandfather, he was a really, really, really evil, just this evil dude. But when we got around to the last fight with Nemu, he had developed so much and his character, he's still a mad scientist, but he learned to respect in a way his fellow people. He got along, with Uryu a bit. And yeah, technically he didn't kill his grandfather, he just found him. But it was his fault that he was, almost, or that he ended, or almost ended. And then he did experiments which is effed up because he was effed up back then. But yeah, he saved Kira with his experiments. He saved a lot of people with his experiments. So he's not a good man, but he's not a completely evil man. He's like he's a morally gray scientist, and that's why I love him. He's not good. He's not a good character, and by that I mean morality wise. But his arc was great. And the end when he and spoilers. Oh yeah, by the way, there will be spoilers for Thousand Year Blood War arc, and I think a bit Can't Fear Your Own World. So yeah, spoilers. He when he lost Nemu, wow, that was so bad. The fight against Pernida, wow, it was one of the best fights I've ever read. I love that fight so much. Wow, love that fight. So and yeah, he got taken down a notch because save for the fight against Uryu, which was a bit plot kai from Uryu. Well, not really. It was introduced. It was introduced the glove, but I don't know. That's the only fight he really lost. And the last fight he technically lost as well because he lost Nemu. And he realized he wasn't perfect. And then Zayazel coming back and lecturing him in his mind was so great, such a deep character. Okay, that was Mayuri. Yumi Chika. Ooh, Yumi Chika. Am I gonna put him in B or A? I think I'm going to put him at the top of B because he really, really developed, especially during the time skip. I have the feeling when we first saw him, he was so like this. He was so like a brat, grown up brat, something like that. And he was just full of himself and beauty, 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 and stuff like that. And then the fight against Ganju. It was a bit, it was one of the first fights where they did not have that much power and stuff like that. That was okay, and then he started training Bankai, and then he released his Zanpakuto against what was his name? Oh God, the arrancar from Baragan. What's his name? Charlotte? I don't know. We will get to him. But he released his true Shikai badass moment. And he has this, and also when Ikaku almost died against Edrad or Eduardo, his, the one that uses Volcanica, um, he gave the speech with the funeral. Yeah, it's Ikaku, and he understands, and he deeply respects Ikaku and his fellow mates. And it's like this. He's such a deep character. I like him a lot. He didn't get a lot of screen time. He did get 2 fights only, But what we got of him was very good. If he had had more screen time, I would have given him an A. Because he is complex. I like him a lot, actually. But he's not like, wow, that's quite cool. Yeah, man. It's, yeah. Yamamoto. Oh, God. This will be controversial, I think. I will put him actually at C tier, above Soifon, but, and I will tell you why. I love the fight against Yuak or Lloyd. That was wow. But that was the only time he ever really showed emotion and what he was about in a very personal way. Before that, it was always, it's my duty. I'm the captain commander. It's my duty to protect the Charakter and order. It's my duty. I'm so strong. I can one-shot everything. It's my duty. In the last arc, it got quite a lot of development, but I would have liked more. If I would have seen his flashback, you can't tell me it wasn't planned. There was a flashback to the first Gotei. It was planned. Had that been, he might have been B tier or A tier. But as it stands now, what do I know about him? He's old. He's the most strongest Shinigami ever in the Charakter. His Zanpakuto is the most destructive one. He had a beef with Yuak, and he hates Quincy and eradicated them, but somehow didn't. And he really admired Sasakiba and his loyalty, and he liked Shunzui and Ukitake because they were his students, and yeah. And he's for rules. I don't know, man. It's controversial, and I feel bad about it, because I think I actually love him a lot. But the problem for me is I know that most of that is because of Zanka no Tachi and when he released it, because that was so badass. Before that, and this one panel where he stands like this, and Wonder Wise is sent flying through 6 buildings, when he just beats him to death. That was also so badass. He's badass. Doesn't make him an S or A or B tier character for me. Actually, let me put him here. Yeah, let me do it like this. Because he had real character emotions and he had philosophy explained and stuff like that. Yeah, I think this is okay. Because Hikifune, if I compare him to her, she did way less, and that would be unfair. So yeah, it's like, yeah. And this is, it's my favorites, not my, it's, yeah. Kensei is above Hikifune, but he was done dirty every time he was on screen. He's such a badass. I love that he was such a badass, like against Wonder Wise. So great. And then he released his Bankai, and then he was off screen. And then again against Mask, he was badass, when he stopped his kick with his foot, and then he was done dirty again. It's so sad. I would have liked more about him. I like that Hisagi looks up to him, but yeah, can't say more about Kensei. Oh yeah, Mr. Let me explain my Bankai so I lose. Okay. Yeah, because I'm mad at him. Actually, no. I will put him here because I loved his dialogue with Nanana when he was like talking about his guitar and it hurts because Kira's gone. And I like his Zanpakuto, his music theme. I like that a lot. Had he shown his Bankai and off Mask as he should have, I'm sorry, in my opinion, he should have been the one to end Mask. He would have been B tier. But now it's sorry. Why make him so stupid, Kubo? Sentaru, what can I say? He exists. Kira. I think Kira is A tier. Because of his history with Gin, because of his history with Rangiku, and he was so strong in the Soul Society arc, and he was, when he came back as a zombie, that was so good as well, and he unfortunately did not get a lot of light to shine, and his dialogue when he ended, what was his name? The Hawk guy. Shall we get to him? Great character. Great character. I love him a lot. And you know, he's one of the characters you really get to know, I feel. You know, you really get to know him. And I like him. And yeah, he's loyal and he's conflicted, and then you know it's I love him. Rangiku Matsumoto. I think she's S tier for me. And let me explain why. I can't put her at S, but I will put her at S because it's subjective. She should probably be A tier, but I really like her so much because she's on the surface this, you know, this I don't care, let me not work character, but she's passionate. She has a lot of, she's quite intelligent, I feel that, and she hides that a lot. Her relationship with Gin is one of the best in the show. And her growing as a fighter, as a person through the series, and then her backstory, which we don't know. If we would have known more about her backstory and about this Hogyoku stuff, you know, that they abandoned, and Kubo had a lot planned for her. I think he said that, which was not put in the final arc, but we might get it in Hell arc. I hope we do with her past, because there's something odd about her still. So I have even higher hopes for her. I like her a lot, and she's a likable person just because of that she's S tier. But she's just such a genuinely likable person. She's never really angry. So really angry, like in angry for no reason. When she's angry, you know, I wouldn't want to mess with her, you know. Her Zanpakuto's quite cool. I hope we get to see her Bankai someday because she's training. Yeah, I don't know. Archon. Archon is for me high B tier. I'm curious to find out more about him as a vice captain. So he might jump higher because I like his concept. He's like this cool science dude. He has, but he's more like moral. I feel like he's more on the side of the common folk society when Mayuri does his crazy experiments. I want to see his Zanpakuto as well. The spells or Kido or whatever he used in the Hellverse introduction chapter was absolutely badass. He's calm. He's a smart guy as well. I like smart guys, and he's written well. It's just we don't know so a lot about him. But when he's on screen, I really do like him, so that's why he's there. Who's this? Is that Momo? It's Momo, isn't it? Momo Hinamori. I'll put her here. She was a strong character in the Soul Society arc, but after that she became almost meaningless. She was introduced again in the Winter War to be offed again and trolled by Aizen. You can't tell me that was the only reason. But she got away. I like her interactions with Shinji, but I don't know. I feel her character's finished. There's nothing more we can do with her. Perhaps I will be proven wrong in the future, but she had a great character, but now she's just like eh. You know, when I see her now, it's like eh. When I saw her in Soul Society and we followed her and she was the protagonist for a while, I loved her. I liked her a lot because I understood her reasoning, and I know she was misled and stuff like that, you know, but I could get her point, so yeah. Okay, Captain Commander. He's probably my favorite character in Bleach. Yeah, it will be a hard one between him and another one, but because, wow. What a character development. What a great guy. He's, I think I love his philosophies. I love his Zanpakuto themes. I love that he's intelligent, he's charismatic, he loves his subordinates, he's quite protective, but he also, man, he doesn't mess around. He's the only character in Shonen, really, I think I've ever seen that doesn't mess around. So many times where I thought, wow, that's so badass. Jesus, what, like when Stark released, he releases like Shonen villain does. Yeah, I've got pistols here, and it's like, yeah, well, let's have some fun in the net. We'll talk some silly stuff, and suddenly you see someone, you see the head drop down, and you see him just trying to kill him. It's so wow. Jesus, that was so badass. No one did that ever. I've never seen that before. Or also against Aizen, he just tried to, come from the back. He played dead against Stark. Yeah, it's wow. And then when he released his Bankai and the philosophy and the backstory he had with Nanao and stuff like that, so good. And he's the leader. He's a real leader. He's the leader. He's so much more a leader than Yamamoto ever was. So much better Captain Commander than Yamamoto ever was. He has better plans. It's better, I don't know. It's such a great character. Wow. What a character. Okay, enough of that. Anataro. He's about the same as Icon. I like him. I liked him a lot in the Soul Society, but I even liked him more than Momo there. So he's higher here. It's like Momo here, him here. I think that fits. I like his personality, his loyalty to Ichigo, and yeah. Kenpachi. This is controversial as well, probably. Yeah. I don't like him that much. I liked him a lot in the beginning. I really did. But there was something happening that really annoyed me. I think this was my biggest criticism in Bleach. Is that in the Soul Society arc, they introduced these captains. They introduced Byakuya, Itsugaya, Kanpachi. And because they were Ichigo's foes and Hitsugaya was like a protagonist, those three, for the rest of the whole manga, always those three. Why? There was a point where I didn't care for them anymore because I always saw them and there were so many characters that could have been shining instead of them. That's why those three they made me. I really started to dislike when they started appearing and when there were other characters I wanted to know more about, like Rose, like Unohana, like whatever. Even though he wasn't captain, or like let's say Tetsuzaimon, something. I don't want to say that there were situations when they could have been replaced or so, no, but the focus on them because they were badass and everyone loved them. Yes, they were cool characters. I liked them in the beginning a lot, but Apache is just, yeah, I slice you. Okay, it's not very interesting. I liked his Bankai, liked his Shikai. I liked the twist with Yachiro, and I actually like Yachiro a lot more than Kampachi, which you will see probably soon. Yeah, she's there, I see her. So, for me, Kampachi was, the high point of Kampachi was when he was beaten by Ichigo, and he had his flashback, and he thought about his flashback. And the fight against Unohana was quite okay as well, though I liked it more because I wanted to see more of Unohana. And I'm still pissed that she got off for him. Sorry, no. She was way more interesting of a character than Kampachi ever was to me. Because she's like this mysterious, very strong character, deeply layered, has a persona on to and they're such a mysterious character, and they wasted her for this guy. And I will never forgive Kubo that. I don't care. I know you probably love him. I can understand that. I loved him too in the beginning. But now it's just like, I'm so grim, which sliced you. Sorry for a little rant. Oh god, you're gonna dislike me so much, I know that. Don't care. Unohana is A tier. I love her. And I would have liked, and she's only A tier, not S tier, because I would have liked more of her, and she wasn't given that. Like with yeah, I don't know. It's like, why not Kubo? I think I like Kira more. Do I like Kira more? No, I don't think so. Because I like Unohana. I liked Unohana all the time through the whole show because she was the moment she was introduced, you knew that she was different because she did her own research on Aizen. She figured it out. She was just the stupid captain that was a bit more smart and did her own thing, and she was so kind. But there was some darkness a bit, and she was fun, and somehow people were afraid of her, and at first it was a bit weird, but then it really started showing that there was something seriously wrong about her, and then she never fought. It was so weird, and then her revelation, wow, her backstory, and why she changed, and what baggage she had with her, and her sacrifice. That was so good. And we will see her again in hell. And we will probably find out what Bankai does. Might be acid, I don't know. Do you think it's acid? Let me know, whatever. Ishin. Ishin is A tier, and Ishin is here for me. Because he's a very good dad. Such a good dad. That's all I want to say to him, because if you watch the show, you know what I mean. He's a good dad. There were very rarely good dads in Western literature and TV shows and stuff like that, because they always get shit on. I don't know why. But in Dune, like, Leto is a good dad as well. That's why I love Leto so much. Good dad. Ishin's good dad. Strong, loved his wife, was there for his kid, tried to protect them, did protect them, and taught Ichigo life lessons. Was there for him when he needed it, really needed it. He was there. He's the father you want to have, and that's why I love him. I wanted more to see more. That's why he's not S, because I think he has potential to grow still. Perhaps he will be S someday. Uryu. Uryu's like here for me. I don't know. He always. I think he's a good character, but every time he shows up, for me, it felt like he derailed the story and made it a bit more mundane. And that is perhaps because it might have been that the fight against Zayazel really, really soured me on him. Because that was such a waste of time. Such a stupid waste of time. Laughed when he was on the dome and Ichigo effed him up. That was great, great character moment. Yeah, actually, let me put him here. He's better than Kenpachi too. And in the last arc, I would have liked more. So he was there, he was on the side of the Wandenreich, and then he switched in the end, and oh, it was such a shock. And he had antithesis. Okay, he did nothing with that. In the end, he fired an arrow. Did he even fight that? I think he fired that arrow. True silver bullshit arrow. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. He's not that. I don't like him that much. Iba. I think he's here. He's above Rose. And you might say, why? Why? Because they laid enough seeds, so I got the impression that he's a cool dude. He's very, very wise, very experienced. And the fact that he became a captain shows that he is really capable. We just didn't see it. If we would have seen it, he would have probably been somewhere B or A. Because I liked his little talk with Ikaku. And it's that alone, he showed that he was wise. I liked his interactions with Komamura. He's shown a lot there, so I actually will put him here, even though will probably say, we never saw him. Yeah, but what we saw of him, very intrigued by him. Little Ice Boy. I will put him here. No, I like him more than Uri. I like him, but it's as well. he was once my absolutely favorite captain. When I started Bleach, he was my favorite captain. There was a point, like with Kenpachi, when it was always just Toshiro, Toshiro, Hitsugaya, Hitsugaya, Hitsugaya. And he again, he's still, in my mind, it felt like he stole spotlight from other characters I wanted to get to know. And that made me a bit sad. And the things he does are great. Only his fight against Halibel, it was so, yeah, okay, I am better at this than you are. And no, reverse Uno card, I'm better at this than you are. And he's quite weak. I think he's the weakest captain. Is he? Yeah, I think he's because he aged. It's said in the show, but and in the manga, but to me, it's not a reason why you should show him so much. And then in the end, he grew up in his Bankai true form and it did nothing. And yeah, okay, we saw it, but I don't know, man. His personality is good. He's a bit too formal. I don't know. I liked him a lot more when he was young with the grandmother. That stuff that was absolutely great. But the way he was like this nagging little kid all the time and tried to act grown up, even though he was probably 100 years old. So he should have been grown up and acting like that. And I don't know. Never really won a fight. Did he win a fight? Against arrancar. Okay, yeah, well, great. Good job. Good job, Captain Prodigy Boy. You win something else? No. Like what Busby did to him. Man, I love Busby for that. God, I love that. I hoped I at that point I really did hope that he would bite the dust and that he would not get de-zombified. As a zombie, he was. If he would have stayed a zombie, he would have been A tier or S tier, I think. No, A tier. He would have been A tier. As a zombie, he was cool as hell. It's cold. He had this cool suit. I liked him a lot as a zombie. But that says everything about the rest. So, Ugram. I think Ugram is A tier. Because of the questions he poses, of his backstory. And yeah, he had a bad childhood. Then he turned to Yuwak and he's loyal to him. And in the end, he understands what the friend is. And that story, man, Busby and him, such great characters. I love Ugram a lot. I really, really do like him. Yeah, he's A tier for me. Lower A tier, these are better. And I like them more, but he is A tier. Nemu is also... I think Nemu's here for me because of her character development as well. Her and Mayuri, they are great. She's below Rangiku, but she's barely S tier for me, but she's S tier for me because in the end when she, you know what happened? That was so beautiful, and she was so loyal, and she had a pure heart. She was a real girl. If you want a Pinocchio reference. I love that. She was loyal to Mayuri, but she had a kind heart and she helped Uryu. And it was so great. Her character was so interesting. Wow, what a character. I love Nemu. Omaida. I like him more than Soifon. Not much, but I like him more than Soifon. I know people hate him. And I hate that he wasted that one chapter that he ran away from Baragon. But yeah, I would have wished that we would have seen more of him and that he would have protected his little sister and that there would have been some more stuff and that he would have shown some more spine in the end. For me, his arc is still left open. That's why he's so low. For me, he's a flawed character and the flaw has not yet been overcome in a situation once. That's what we want to see, but at least what I want to see. Never seen that from him. So now I think she's B2. I like her. I would have liked more from her in terms of skill and showing that she can hold her own, because in the end she just held a sword out. That's all she did in the whole show. And she held off Basby. She held off Basby with her Kido. That's why she's she's badass. I liked her backstory with Kyoraku, but I don't know. There was not enough of her. I hope we see more of her. So she doesn't even have Zanpakuto, I think. Is that god slaying thing her Zanpakuto? I think it's her family Zanpakuto. I think her family only has one Zanpakuto and everyone is the same, so yeah. Hisaki. I think Hisaki is here with potential to grow. He's there with Kira. Complex character. Um, I have not yet really fully read Can't Fear Her Own World. If they do animate that in the last arc as well, he will probably be S, because I've read a bit of it and I like him a lot there, and I think that would push him to S because he's interesting. He's got an interesting philosophy. His relationship to Kensei and Tozen is very interesting. He's a great guy. I really like him. I like his Zanpakuto, his themes. Yeah, but I want to see more of him. This stupid whatever he was. I mean, yeah, he existed. Sorry, but he was so lame. At least we got some great lines from Rose here. That's what he did. So that's the only thing he did. Yachiru, I don't know. I like her. I like her so much. Like her Zanpakuto. Well, it's probably her as well. It's her Ryasu split. Interesting ability. Her character's interesting. The moments when she really shows that she's Kenpachi's Zanpakuto is great. You know, these little talks she has. The moment when Kenpachi is defeated by Ichigo, when she talks to him. The moment when she gives him Bankai. Her interactions with Ikaku and Yumichika. Great stuff. I love her. I don't know. I love her a lot. Isana. I want to see more of her. Can't really tell. She was hit by Ichigo once. That's all she did in the whole manga. Tried a bit for Unohana. Yeah. Guanel. I think he was cool. I don't really know his name. The Vanishing Point. Nice concept. His interactions with Yachiyo, they made me laugh a lot. He was cool. He was creepy. He was well designed. His death was gruesome. I liked him a lot. For someone who only existed for a chapter, it was a good character. Pepe Wakabrana. Oh god, what was his point? I don't know. He was like Zomari, only worse and weaker, and he was ugly and he was stupid. Armor baby. And he did nothing. He did nothing for anything. He was introduced with a lot of potential with this staff floating, don't know what he was, yeah. Grammy Thumo. I think I will put him here. Because the themes he represented were a lot, something I liked a lot. I liked the way he fought. It was creative. Could have been more creative, but I mean, hey, you can just make him say, yeah, you're dead. So yeah, I mean, he did say that to Kenshin Rose. So. And he discovered himself. He might be the mind of the Soul King. It was so good. The twist in the end that he was just a brain and that they were afraid of him and that he went haywire. And I loved that. I loved his fight against Kenpachi. I liked him more than Kenpachi in that fight. I was kind of rooting for him because he was so much more creative. Zombie girl. Or boy. No, she's girl. She's about, I don't know. She's below Momo, but I like her. Yeah. Yeah, she's... Let me rearrange this. Rearrange this. But yeah, it was cool, had a cool fight. She's alive, so we might see more of her. I liked her. She was creepy. She was, you know, she gave Mayuri quite an interesting fight. And in the end, yeah, she did not win, but yeah, she's kind of, well, yeah, I don't know. Nah, let's put her here. I think Ikifune is cooler. Ooh, Candace. I kind of like Candace. Candace is cool. Her temperament is quite fun. Her thunderbolt things and galvanic javelin are fun. I like her design. I don't know, she has a spark. I mean, her spark design, you know, it's like all lightning and stuff. And her interactions with the others are cool. That she's short-tempered. I liked her fight with Ichigo, and Ichigo just dodged this. What are you doing? It was so fun, and she's alive still, so she's got potential. Want to see more of hers, but yeah, she's there. Little Toto is like, I like her more than oh god, what was her called? What was she called? So zombie. Giselle Guel? Yeah. So Little Toto Lambert, I like her more. Her ability is more fun. I don't know. She's so creepy when she eats stuff, and she's just I'm gonna munch you down. I don't know. I like her. She's great design as well. I don't know. I like all the Femritas. They are all cool. Ulilibaro, or however he's pronounced. I'll put him here. His fight was started great, and then it became bullcrap when he just transformed into things again and again. I mean, his ability was quite cool, but yeah, he was not the yeah. I like the fight. I mean, he gave us Kyuraku's Bankai. That's something I commend him for, but he had no personality. He just talked about being God. It wasn't very interesting after 2 chapters. It wasn't. It didn't bring anything new to the table, so to speak. Kilka. I think I will put him B. He is a very let me actually put him above Candace. He is one of the best designed Sternritters. He showed every power, he had creepy powers, he had an interesting personality, and there was so much fun with him. And he was the one we saw first. The first Sternritter we really saw gold, and he stomped the floor with so many people. It was so greatly done. Is this Apache? She's so annoying, I don't like her. Milarosa. I like Milarosa. Let me put them here, her here. She was just annoying me. I like Sansan's personality. She was also a bit, peckish. I like that. And she was a bit more mature. Their fights were cool. I liked the Tresbestias, and I liked Ion. Cool ability. It was a captain class ability for Fracion. That was a lot. They did a lot of damage, and they survived. And their backstory is quite cool. Bambietta Bastabine. I think I like her a bit more than Candace because she has this. She's more mature and more, she's a bit more sadistic, and she has a sharper personality. I don't know. I like that more. I don't know. Like that more. Her abilities were cool. Her fight with Komamura was very cool. It was a very good fight. And then her fate was grueling. And yeah, was she ever de-zombified? I'm not sure. It was so horrifying, but yeah, perhaps she's still some closet as a zombie. I don't know. Giza was so freaky there, but she had a lot of showings, and that was great. I liked her. One of my favorite Sternritters. Got her in Brave Souls. Very cool. Oh god, Robert Acutron. I will put him behind Isana, above this guy, dude. He could have been my favorite Sternritter because his design is my favorite from the Sternritters, I think. And he was done so dirty. He was the only Sternritter where I thought you were done so dirty. What's his letter G? We never saw it in action. He took out Kyuraku's eye. That's what he did in the first war, and he never was mentioned again, really. In the end, he cried a bit and was ausgewählt, as we Germans would say. So, yeah, wasted potential. As not. I think I'll put him here. In the end, he got annoying with his fear, but his design was dope. His release was so terrifying, and he almost off Byakuya. If he had off Byakuya, he would have been B or A tier. No, not A tier, but B tier. He might have been B tier, but in the end, he was just spouting about fear. His design was cool, he was creepy, and the things that he did to other characters and made other characters grow, that it was great stuff, but man, you did not do enough to warrant to be in my mind. I know people like him. You will probably have another ranking. Hangdu, yeah. What a stupid idiot. He should be with Rose. He's gonna be with Rose. But I don't like him. I like him less. I like him less because yeah, he for no reason he took out Hitsugaya's Bankai and wanted to beat him with it. He beat him down before. No, it was even worse. No, wait, it was worse. He told Busby, no, let me finish him off. Why? It was so stupid. I just wish Busby would have finished him off and then Kangdu would have done something different because, yeah. And he had a cool Wolverine claws. He did not have anything more. Yuwak. Yuwak is S tier. I don't like him more than these, but I like him, I think, more than these. Do I? No. He's about here in liking. He's an interesting character, but in the end, I don't know. Aizen is the villain of Bleach for me. In my mind, you know, he's not, but he's Yuwak is the villain of Bleach. But I don't know. He did not have enough personality and character development in the end for me to get him. I think there was some in Confurion World, and if it's more there, then yeah, he might go to A tier. But as it stands now, what did he do? He didn't do nothing. Character development wise, you know, he was just, yeah, I will reclaim my throne. Now I'm the Soul King. Now I will make my new world. Okay. But he was an imposing presence. He changed a lot in the story. He had a great impact, great lore connected to him as well. So that's why he's A tier. The story needed a villain like him, though, like after Aizen. You know? Great guy. Oh god, we have so many left. Kirinji. He was a bit better than Higifune, but not much. Not much. I don't know. I don't know. He had a great ability with the hot spring. I like that. It was a great little touch. Impika seemed to be an interesting Shikai. I don't know about it. He never won a fight. Got bodied off screen, never did anything, never achieved anything other than healing once. He had such a, he badmouthed Solphon at Unohana, I think it was him, and he did far worse than them. So what was his point? He was done dirty. It's done so dirty. Yeah. I'm gonna take a short break, and after that we will continue this because this is fun. But yeah, I will take a break because I'm getting a bit tired. So see you soon. Okay, so sorry for the short break. I'm back, and we will get on with this, and we will rate some more characters. Okay, Nimaya is next. I actually think this is a good point to change this up a bit, because Nimaya is one of the two royal guards I really, really did enjoy. Is he someone I enjoy more than these two? Yes, hers, yes. I think this is fair. You know, he's not Yamamoto, not Grammy, but I enjoyed him. He was fun. I liked his rhymes. I liked his fight against Askin. At least he had a fight, you know? That's good. And yeah, so cool design, very unexpected. Zayafushi was extremely well shown and well depicted. His style was great, and there was a lot of focus on him for some time. And I mean, he invented Zanpakuto. I would have liked to see his Zanpakuto. I would have liked to see his Shikai, his Bankai. Hope we will get that someday. But yeah, for now he's like here. I think that's fair because I really, really did like him. Now Ichibe is, I think, here. Oh, even here. It's funny. He wasn't there in the manga for so long. But the times he was in the manga, it was so incredibly interesting, intriguing, you know. This strange monk, captain of the Zero Squad, and we got to see him go all out against Yuwach. And it was so badass. His philosophy was great. His naming things was great. His bankai was absolutely. It was such a great concept, you know. And Kubo really, really outdid himself with this character of the Zero Squad. So, you know, the others, say for Nimaya, you know, they all were not that great. Yeah, Shutara, yeah, you are next. She's gonna go. I like her most of these because she has this needle thing going on, you know. But yeah, let's go to Ichibi for it. Yeah, he was the only Zero Division character I really, really got to know, and I understood him, and he was so badass, and he was like a better version of Yamamoto for me, um, roughly speaking. You know, not there are not that many parallels, but he was really, really well written. And yeah, Shutara is here. Her needle stuff was great. I would have liked her to actually fight. The way her arms work is interesting. So are those arms, those artificial arms, her real arms? You know, or you know, it's like artificial limbs. Did she have an accident and lost her arms, and now she's got these, or are they additional? She's weaving stuff with the cloth. You can do great stuff there if you want to. So her Zanpakuto is probably her needle. Um, she broke into Mayuri's laboratory without him noticing, which was actually quite badass as well. Yeah, I really like her. Of these three, I like her most. Kirinji is also fine. And yeah, I like Hikifune as well. It's just these two. Yeah, I don't know. I could. Uh, yeah, I think I will switch them up. I'm sorry, Kirinji. He's nice, you know, but Hikifune had more background with Yori. So yeah. Who's next? Oh, Askenaklava. He's my favorite Sternritter, I think. He's here. Yeah, that's a great place. Actually, I think I will even place him here. He's quite high. He's a very, very, very great character. You know, he's got this genre awareness that he brings to the table. You know, he's like, it's like a parody a bit, but a very serious parody of the shonen genre. And he's like there, and he's all stating, "Yeah, I know, you know, I could explain my ability again, but you know, I've done it 2 times now. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna shut up." And the way he ended was absolutely beautiful. The way he made Urahara go out and show his bankai, absolutely marvelous. His interactions with the others were great. His fight against the Zero Squad was great. He is a very, very, very great character. Yeah, sorry, very sorry that he ended. I would have liked him more, but yeah. What a great guy. He has so many great lines, so many intricate scenes, and yeah, just an A-tier character. Yeah, it's right place. So, oh god, F you. No, you know, it's this is hard. He's not C, D tier. He's definitely D tier. Yes, I think I will place him here. I can't stand him. I I liked his design, but his fight, and he kept going. He kept getting random power ups from himself. I think because I think James is the real body, and he here is like the manifestation of James. So the real body might be James. Debatable. I don't know, but yeah, that fight, man, I was so mad at that because Renji stole the show, and I like Renji. He's a great character. We'll get to him down the line now here, but it just Rose and Kenzie were done so dirty in that fight, so dirty, and this I think it's the worst fight in Bleach. For me, it's I think it's the worst fight in Bleach for me because it destroyed the power balance because Renji suddenly got a random power up. And I know it's Royal Guard training, whatever. I wasn't satisfied. I didn't buy it. that was something that took me out of the manga. You know, it was just, yeah, our main characters have to be strong. No, they don't have to be strong. I don't know. In Bleach, it was always for me, you know, there was this great cast, and some people were stronger than others. And there were power gaps, and they were natural, and why couldn't they just let them be? You know, Rukia, I understand, because she didn't have Bankai and her Royal Guard training unlocked that, so she got stronger. That was perfectly logical, I think. But Renji, not so much. It was just, yeah, you're somebody to never talk to name because you have to be powerful too. And then in the end, whatever. At least yeah, went he went away and never came back. So yeah. Ooh, Basby. I think the best place is probably here. Great character. What a great character. These two, especially Busby and Harshman. What a great, great backstory. I really cared for them. I really care for Busby because he was such a real character. He was a bit cocky in the beginning, acted youthful even though he was hundreds of years old, and he yeah this, but he absolutely demolished Shitsugai, which I absolutely loved. That was a great moment in the manga. He should have ended it, mate. He had the chance, he didn't, whatever. I'm sorry. Tsuga is an okay character, you know, he's B here, you know, but whatever. So yeah, and then in the end, when he faces off against Haschwald, and when they all team up against the Shinigami before the Auswählen, yeah, it's called Auswählen. It's a German word, it's called Auswählen. So when the Auswählen hits, yeah, he gets his vollständig stolen. So I like him so much. Hope he's gets some more love in the anime as well. And did he survive? I think he. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I think he did not survive. But yeah, I know these three, the Femritters, survived, but I don't know anything else. Oh God, yeah, BG9. I'll put him here. But he's cooler than Kangdu, but I would have liked to know his epithet. So what was the K standing for? I mean, it's obviously knowledge or knowing, whatever. But yeah, what a wasted character. Why? That was so weird when he died, and Yuak just executed him, and he had this great design, this cool lines, this robotic thing, and nothing. Did nothing with it. No backstory, nothing. It could have been so intriguing. I was so disappointed in BG9. Ooh, Melanie. I really dig her as well. I don't know why. She's mysterious. She's this mysterious girl. Her power is quite interesting, for what it is. I mean, it's just strength. Um, I don't know. Bambieta's my favorite of them, but I think because she's still alive. We could see more of her. We could see more of her personality. She was quite holding back a while, I think, a bit often. So we don't really get to know her, but I think she's. I don't know why. I like her. I don't know why. So yeah. Sometimes I can't give reasons. You see, just cool characters. I like them. These three, and here, where's little zombie weirdo here? She's not that cool. Little Tortoise cool as well. Yeah, but yeah, I can't put her beat. We don't know much about them, and I quite like her, you know, but not as much as these two. If I'm thinking about it right now. No, she's not there. She's here. This is more fitting. It's close, but you know, I don't know enough about her. I have to be fair. Nyanzol. Oh God, what am I gonna do with Nyanzol? He lived for one, or she, I don't know. He or she lived for one chapter. I think I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna say them. Yeah, let's say them. I'm gonna put them here because yeah, funny ability. I liked it. The wine. It was a neat thing, you know, quite fun. And they just got owned. Whatever. I don't know. Ganju. What am I gonna do with you? Yeah, here. That's good. I mean, I like him. Yeah, this is a perfect spot. And he's even apparently, yeah, currently next to Yumichika. So good place for him. He never really showed up after the first arc. So yeah, what can I say? But in the first arc, he was with Hanataro. They were MVPs, great characters. It's just these two are here because it's so long ago. I mean, I've rewatched it perhaps 10 times, the Soul Society arc, and reread it. But it's just I like them a lot, but they did not do enough to warrant a place here in the A or S tier. So Bernita is S tier for me. Probably lowest S tier. But so much I love about that design, that idea. That is absolutely astonishing how he came up with that. The mystery first with, the hoodie, and then we had 2 or 3 chapters when the hood was cut and we didn't know, and then it was revealed. Backstory was great, the powers were great. That Pernida developed during the fight, adapted. It was so greatly done. I love that thing so much. I'm waiting for a BBS version of this, and I'm gonna pull it. I've got an account set up in BBS, a secondary account where I gather orbs just to summon on this thing and get it 5/5 because I love it. Love Pernida. And it's these three here. I mean, these are cooler and stuff, but Pernida is such a great thing. And we only saw it for what, 20, 40 chapters? But yeah, Pernida, S tier for me. And I know many people will probably disagree, but for me, it's an S tier character. Love it. So much about that I love. Gerard. I think I'm gonna put I'm gonna put him here. I think that's fitting. Lily was a bit cooler. They were introduced roughly at the same time, and he just grew bigger. Like his design. I like Hoffnung. His sword is called Hoffnung, and his shield was, yeah, and it made Kenpachi go Bankai, whatever, and then Kubo got rushed, and I wonder how that fight was supposed to end. I really, really wonder what that was gonna be. He was a power sponge. I don't care. Actually, let me put him here. Yeah, he was just a power sponge. Nothing about him. I'm gonna put him here. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just because he's in the foot stuffle, I don't really need him anywhere. He was a bullet sponge, nothing more. Oh god, who's this ding dong again? It's from the second movie. I'm sorry, I don't remember his name. He was okay. I think he was better than Yanzo. Let me. Um, yeah, I had a great little backstory. Was a bit tragic. That's it. I don't know. These two, waste of my time. I know why. I don't know. They had cool powers. What in movies in Bleach it was, except for the third one, which was really masterpiece. The others I did not enjoy that much because it was like, yeah, villains appeared and then they were not beaten, and then they went to some place where they were defending stuff or whatever, and then they were beaten in the end. Yeah, okay. Okay. I mean, oh god, the filler arc guy. Yeah, what I'm gonna. He was a filler arc guy. I'm sorry, I didn't really pay attention that much to the fillers, I have to admit. I know he was the bodyguard of the little girl. Had this in Watch some Pact with the rocks, I don't remember. Zenozuke, I think his name is. I think I really like him. He's funny, did some great jokes, but nothing more. Lisa. I think I will put her here. I like Lisa a lot. When we see her Bankai in action down the line, when we see her as a captain, She might grow into A tier. I like everything I've seen of her. I like, but I have not seen enough about her and her motives. I would like to know more about her philosophy and stuff. She was badass. She just goes straight to the point. She got a lot from Kuraku, and I really enjoyed her. And she put on a fight with Halibel, so and she just one-on-one her for a while, so she's not that weak. I really wonder if Haguro Tobo has a ability, because we've only seen it in that one fight. I think we've seen it against Gerard, but yeah, whatever, Gerard. Yeah. So I really, really do like her. I like Nanao. Do I like Nanao more? No, I like her more than Nanao. I don't know. I like her more than Nanao. She's great potential still. So I'm curious to see what will become of her. Hollow Ichigo. I really like Hollow Ichigo. You know what? I will put all the forms here. This one is the let me rank the forms. I know there are others here, so there another Hollow Ichigo here. Yeah, this one. I'm just, I'm sorry. You know what? No, this one is gonna go. I didn't really care for that one that much because he only showed up once. This one showed up more than once. He had a lot of deep connections to Ichigo. He drove the plot forward. He was mysterious. He was fun. I loved when he uh, went against Byakuya for a while and absolutely destroyed him. That was so great. And I love that character as well. He's such a cool character. Arya, I think his name was. Yeah, whatever, filler. I'm sorry, I that filler was dragging on and on and on and on and on. It was so hard to watch. And then they had these German names for the bound, and they pronounced them incorrectly, and they had these stupid German backstories that did not make sense. Whatever. I don't know. You know what? He did what he had to do. He was a big bad. He could punch. So whatever. Um, Grimjaw. I think Grimjaw is B tier to me. I don't care that much for him. I know many fans absolutely love him. Um, but I don't, because he's like this typical beastly character that has a bit of a change of heart. It's like, yeah, okay, fine, whatever. I loved his fight against Ichigo, but I loved when he absolutely destroyed Ichigo. He's here. He's in any case better than Omega. Of course he is, but where is he? I think he's here. I know you will hate me for this probably, and I understand. He's a cool guy, but I don't know. I never warmed up to him, even though I've seen every arc that is out in the anime about 5 or 6 or 7 times. He's a cool guy, but it never really clicked. His character was a bit too, and he is not, but he felt this way. He felt a bit shallow to me, his character. He wanted to be the king. Okay, good, fine. Yeah, but I like that he finished off Asken. I like that he is still around. So that is great. I really do like. Loopy. I think this is. Nah. I really don't care for Loopy. He was annoying. I'm glad that Grimjo did what he did. Yeah, actually, that might put Grimjo here now. Nah, I'm gonna leave him there. I think that's fair because this is opinion. It's not like anything else. It's just my opinion. My feelings, so to speak. It's not like science. So yeah. Wonder Wise. Ooh, I actually like Wonder Wise. How much do I like Wonder Wise? Do I like him more than Robert? Even though Robert had like 5 pages of appearances. I think I'm gonna put him above BG9 because I liked his concept a lot. Though in the end he got downed quite quickly, but he was intriguing. He wasn't. It did not do that much in the end. He was just there to delete Yamamoto's flames. Okay, but yeah, I think that's a good place for him. He was like BG9, an interesting idea, though he was used better. Ooh, child now. Do we have adult now? Yeah, we do. Child Nell was, I think, somewhere here. I really liked her. She was cute, she was adorable, she had great feelings, and she wasn't around that much, but when she was around, I really, really did enjoy her. Though I like adult Nell a lot more. I think adult Nell is, I think she's here, Buff Yachiro. And she might, because in the end she saved Urahara. She was a good friend to Ichigo. She was loyal. She had her two guys that she cared for. Her arc with Zayazel and Nunoitra was great stuff. I loved, I loved what they did with her. I really did like the twist. I like her resurrection, and I hope we will see more of her still. So I want to know more about her philosophy and stuff because when she was a Vastulorder and was in the Espada, she had a clearer mind, and I think she regained that through the little what is it, the bangle she had from Urahara. So I want to know more about her when she has the bangle on, and we can get more of her thoughts, perhaps. I know she's a bit childlike still, but I would like to know more of her still. So yeah, she's there definitely. Is that Dodoni? Nino? Let's call him Nino. I think it's Dodoni, but I might. Dodoni is fine. He's fine. I like his style. I like him when he came back. You like him more than these. Nah, I think I like Wonderwise better. So sometimes I have to look at one or two characters here, and so I can gauge where to place them exactly. So this is about right. He had some nice lines, nice stuff. He had a great fight against Ichigo. So Arrancar Arueri. I think he's here. No, wait, do we have Metastatica here? I don't think so. I'm gonna count Metastatica, or what's it? How is it called, Metastatica? I'm gonna count it as Araniero as well because it was absorbed. So he did a lot of damage to Rukia mentally. He did a lot of. He ended Kayan. He had this fight with Rukia. He mind effed her. He was such a good will. He was a good villain, and he had this and Glotoniera. Is that his release? His resurrection. That was eerie and creepy, and I really did enjoy it. I like him a lot. I really do. Tiruchi. Tiruchi sandwich. Meh. I think I'm gonna put her. I'm gonna put her here. Come on. Her fight was incredibly annoying. She had some personality, but I didn't really mind her. But yeah, she came back as a zombie, so that was fun. Yeah. I mean, she's better than Nyanzo, but yeah. Ginichimaru. Ginichimaru is, I think, here for me. He's one of my favorite characters of all time. I like Kiraku more still, but Ginichimaru, man, that was such great stuff. Great twist, great character, strong performance in the Soul Society arc, great twist. Morally great character, greatly executed. I wished he ended Aizen there. That would have been great. I didn't want Ichigo to beat Aizen. I wanted to Gin to beat Aizen at that time because it fit more. But I know it's the shonen heroes to defeat the shonen villain. But I would have liked Gin to end Aizen. That would have been great. Rangiku and him, great story. What a character! What a character! This Fraction guy. Pepe or Dondochaka? I'm gonna take Pepe and Dondochaka and put them together. I think they are on this level. Where is Pepe or Dondochaka? Pepe, I think this is Pepe. Dondochaka is the bigger one. I don't know. I like Dondochaka a bit more, but yeah. And I can place this guy. Oh God, I'm sorry. These fights, I've seen them 7 or 8 or 9 times, and every time it's just like it goes by, and I just like I look at the screen and it just ends, and I don't know. Tesla, yeah, great Tesla. Yeah, here. I mean, he's a bit better than yeah. I think this is fine. I think this is a fine spot for Tesla. He was a bit loyal to Neutra. Got bodied by Kampachi. Ooh, Lil Ned. Lil Ned and Stark. Where's Stark? Let me get Stark. Where are you, Stark? Am I blind? Where's Stark? Ah, there is Stark. Yeah, they are. I think they are S tier as well. I might be influenced by the anime a bit, because in the anime those two were S tier, and in the manga they were not exactly S tier, but that theme, the way he acted, his inner monologues, backstory, or their backstory, it was so beautiful. And so when Kyoraku ends Lil Ned in the anime, that's one of my absolute favorite scenes in the anime. And it's actually the voice actor of Kyoraku does such a great job, because he does Bushogoma twice. He does Bushogoma when Stark releases, and it's like Bushogoma. And when he kills Lynette, he says it like with so much sadness, because he knows he's gonna end the little girl. He just says Bushogoma or something. It's really I mean I can't do it. I'm not a seiyuu. He delivers that attack name so great, and then she ends, and Stark is distraught and has this wow. And actually, when Aizen and Gin went back to the real Karakura, and Keigo wakes up, it for a moment looked as if it was Stark that woke up and was so happy that he survived, and then it came out that it wasn't Stark, man, that Stark died. What a waste. So sad about that. Still so sad about that. Melanie and other girl. Oh God. Meninas? No, Meninas is that. What? Oh God. Melanie. This one I really don't care for. I really don't care for at all. Melanie, actually, I like Melanie because her interactions with Orihime and her changes and her growth through the series and even in the Thousand Year Blood Walk, that's quite some stuff. I really do like her. I think I'm actually gonna put her here. I like her more than Esnot. I do. I do like her more than Esnot. Such a fleshed out character, and she was like a side character power wise, but yeah. Amagi, Amagai, whatever his name is. I'm actually gonna put him. I really did like him. I'm gonna put him here. He was a very good filler character. There were good filler arcs, except for the Bound arc. The Bound arc was trash. But the other filler arcs were very good, and he's C tier. Yeah, he's C tier. Yeah, I think he's even above this dude whose name I forgot. The Hitsugaya enemy. He He was lame. I didn't care for him. Sorry. He was not the greatest filler character. I mean, he had a fight with Kira, and that was it. Is that one of Orihime's stupid rickshaws? I don't care. They were showed up once with personality and then never again. Really, is that Tsubaki? I don't know. I'm gonna put her above her bodyguard. He was fine. Masaki. Do we have young Masaki here? I don't think we have. I don't think we have. Okay, where did I put Masaki? There. Masaki is A tier. I think she's no, she's S tier. I really do. Ishin is not there's something missing with Ishin, even though he's very close to S tier. But Masaki for me is S tier. I love her a lot. Flashbacks. She was only alive in flashbacks, but every flashback with her is so juicy, so much story, so much revelations, personal problems, dealing with dread and love, and it's so good. Everything, every time she is in the manga, gets very good. So, who is that? That a filler guy? I think that's a filler guy. I mean, yeah, let's be a bit fairer to him. So, okay. The Neutra. He was fine. He was fine. I mean, he hit people and stuff. The only great thing about him was his relationship with Ned. I don't know. Diazel. Ooh, Diazel is actually quite cool. I think I'm gonna put him in B. Yeah, because he and Mayuri, and when he came back in Hellverse, he is quite interesting and quite cool. He's not completely thought out, like a 1000% complex personality. What he does very well. So, oh God, so Mari. Oh God, I didn't care for him. He was just talking stupid stuff. I'm sorry, whatever. Inrei. C tier because I want to know more about him. Otherwise, he would be D tier because we don't know anything. So yeah. Iron. I think I like Kaien more than Nimaya because he was only in the manga for 2 arcs. In the Soul Society arc in the flashback, and he was Arranero in the flashback. So, or Arranero was him in the flashback. So I think this is a good place. Would we have seen more of him? I think he would have been a bit higher. Not much, but he's good character, well thought out character. No. What was her name? She's annoying. Annoying human character. I mean, they fit together. Hesai. Oh, God. That is hard. I really do like Tessai, but I was so disappointed in how he was used. So disappointed in how he was used. Yeah, I think it's fitting to put him with these guys. A bit higher because we've seen him more. I like his relationship to Urahara, but he was the Kido captain, and he did nothing in the whole thing. He once did the forbidden Kidos, okay. He was wasted. I mean, he was blocked by Aizen as a lieutenant. Great feat made. And he did Hado 99 in episode 16 or so. So Sasakibe. I think he's like with Ginrei. We could have seen a lot more to him, but we saw a bit in the flashback. So I give him more than Ginrei, but yeah, it's like great, interesting Bankai, interesting Shikai, but nothing was done. Komamura. I think I really do like him. He got bodied almost every battle he had. He was like this bullet. He was like the dwarf, proof enemies were strong. They bodied him. Aizen bodied him all the time. He was always shouting Aizen, whatever. But I like him. his backstory, his sacrifice in the end, his relationship to Tozen. A very human character, even though he's a dog. And his end and fate, so yeah, like wow, he gave into the rage, no happy end. Yeah, such a great arc. Character arc. I think I'm gonna put him here with these two. Because he was, yeah, I'm gonna put him here. He deserves that spot. Wow, yeah. Charlotte Horn, I think. He was like on the level of them. I don't know. That's why I put him here. His fight was fun. When he came back was funny. Interactions with Mayuri were funny. Indoor. Like what yeah, okay. I mean, he made Hisagi uses Shikai, so what? Jidambo is like, I think with Isana is like somewhere he would fit. I like him. He's kind, great character. He was like 6 chapters in the manga. He was a good character. He was the first real obstacle in Soul Society. He did his job. Kind guy. I don't know. I like him. I dig him. Baragan. One of the Espada that had a backstory. I think I'm gonna put him here though. Yeah, I liked his backstory, but in the end he was just, yeah, I can age things. Which was a great power. Great power. But, yeah. And I like that he hated Aizen in the end and wanted to kill that guy and not the others. Guy that Soifon two-shotted. Whatever. Haribel. Ooh. Queen of Hueco Mundo. I think this is... I like Nell a bit more, but her backstory is great. Her sacrifice aspect is great. That she's now the Queen of Hueco Mundo really fits. I would have liked to see more of her in the anime. I mean, she was chained up in a dungeon, whatever, and then she never came back. I don't know what happened. I think she was freed. And when she was betrayed by Aizen, that was such a harsh thing. Yeah, she kind of got done dirty, but I like her a lot, and I like her motives a lot, and I like what she stands for a lot, and I hope we get more in the future. She can go to her mate. Who is that? Am I stupid? Who's that? Is that grown-up Yuzu? Karin? Oh god, no, this is grown-up Karin. Who is that? Oh god, who is that? Let's postpone this. Gonryumaru. Let's put it with him. Fujikujaku. Yeah, I really like the filler things, Zanpakutos. Old man, I mean, young Yuak. Quite a cool character. Quite wise, was very prominent in the beginning and then almost never showed up again. Which was a shame, but great foreshadowing. I really liked him. He did a lot of great stuff. Zabimaru. Yeah, they were a bit more prominent. Yeah. Muramasa. Ooh, actually, Muramasa is like here. I really did like Muramasa. Great Zanpakuto ability. Great character. Great villain for a filler. I think it's canon, isn't it? The Zanpakuto filler? The Zanpakuto Rebellion is canon, I think. At least some consider it canon, and he was a very good villain. Igitsuburi, yeah, whatever. F off, mate. Ukaku. I'm gonna put her here. We don't know that much about her. We don't know her past or anything. We saw her like 3 chapters. Even so funny. She's such a prominent character in my head, because I saw the anime so much, and she's like the first person they really do meet in Rukong, in the Soul Society. This first interaction, and she's related to Ichigo, but in the end she did one Raikoho and fired them off to the Soul Palace once, and yeah. Minazuki. Ooh, everything. I like that design so much. This is gonna be a shitstorm. Hmm. I'm gonna put her here actually. You will hate me for this so much. What did she do? What did she do? And this is not meant like dismissively. I'm just really asking myself, what did she do? She went with them to society and helped them a bit, like these two. She beat up Yami, fine, don't really care. He had a relationship with Soifon, which I don't really care for. Her flashback was quite fun with Urahara. I don't know. I never saw her as that special. Yes, she used hand-to-hand combat, which was, and that was, I think that's the problem. She used hand-to-hand combat in Soul Society. She was so good. It was so great, and that was all she ever did. And she got new sparks every time around her body. And in the end, she had the stupid cat form, which I still don't get. It was like she was like this one trick pony in a way. I enjoyed her. I enjoy her interactions with people with Urahara. But there was nothing that special. She was loyal to Urahara. Can turn into a cat, which we don't know why. That's it. I can't. I don't know what should make me like her more. What Purple? I'm really interested. I know many people absolutely love her. Why do you love her so much? Why? I mean, yeah, she's can be badass, but she never really was that badass. Every time she was badass, the other person was almost as badass as her. You know, she never really got that moment to shine. The only time was when she got to shine was against Yami a bit. She never really shone, not even against Asken. She was wasted against Asken as well. So stupid. Yeah. Perhaps the Asken fight demolished my opinion of her a bit, and I put her with it. She's the best of these three. She is by far, but you know, Abuelo. It's like with Iba. He's like with Iba. Iba had this great philosophy. He wasn't really in the manga, but great philosophy, great character. The moments he was in the manga, actually, let me put him here. That was great. The stuff with him was very good. Uh, Koga. Koga was fine, but he's C tier. I think he's here. Yeah, he's still C tier. He had some great stuff with the Kuchikis, but yeah, he's not above Kukaku. Never ever is he above Kukaku. Let me actually put Kukaku above. Let me actually put Kukaku a bit higher. Yeah, I think I was a bit harsh there. Yeah, she's like these. Nah, let's put her here. Let's put her actually here because she gave some life advice as well. She did have very good connections to people. She was kind. I don't know. On Tekken, I really do like her a lot. I don't know why I put her so low. Perhaps I didn't see whom I put here. I'm sorry. So yeah, I will actually put these two above. Oh god, they're rising up quite a bit here. I don't know why these two belong together to me. Yeah, you know what, they are B tier. What am I even doing here? They are B tier for sure. They are B tier. So then Shirayuki was the coolest design, I think. Yeah. Sugino Kotowari. I'm just, roughly gonna, there were none that really. Heineko was one of the best. These two were very good. And Zambonzak, no, this is Horimaru. Horimaru was good. What is this? What is that? That is a Baktu, Zumbachi, yeah, whatever. let me put them somewhere here. You know, it's like they all had these little personalities. Yeah, Katen Kyokotsu. Katen Kyokotsu is a special case, though. I will put Katen Kyokotsu here. And I will put Fujikujaku Morda. Katen Kyokotsu is actually like Isane a bit. You know, should have seen more of her or of them. But what is that? Is that... Which one is that? I don't know which one that is. Let me know in the comments. I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know what this. Shogi Jizo is also quite fun. That was actually also very good design, even though it was very minimalistic. Samon Sakura was great. Yeah, he created a tree. Well done, mate. Like he was like Eskin, like Naklava. Put him here to... Okay. Urul Kyora. I like Urul Kyora a lot more than Grimjo, by the way. I think he's fine here. I like Halibel and Yachiru more than Urul Kyora and Zangetsu, but I like him as much as Nanao and Lisa and Hitsugaya. I like him more than Hitsugaya though, and I like him more than those three, so it fits. It's a good place. The end was great of him, of his, you know. Yami was just a bullet sponge. Where are my bullet sponges here? And he was stupid a bullet sponge than this. Hachi. Hachi is 8 here. Hachi is 8 here. I absolutely love Hachi. How much do I love Hachi? I think I love him really. One of my absolute favorite characters in the manga. He had only one moment to shine, but he did. And he's such a kind guy. He did the little things he did really cemented him in my book. And I absolutely like that guy. I love that character. I don't know why, you know. Love. Yeah, I should have used Bankai against Stark, you idiot. Let's put him. He's fine. He's like... Would have liked to see more of him. Like Robot. Let's put him to... Yeah, he should be above Rose because he's not as stupid. Mashiro Kuna. Gonna put you like Wonder-Wise, like not because they fall, but she's like this childish thing and she doesn't really do stuff. She has these poses, kicking stuff. Great. She's quite fun. Oh, Aizen. I've thought about this a long time and I'm gonna put him in second place. I like Kyoraku more. Aizen could take spot number 1 should we get a backstory that is great, you know, and more about his personal motives and interests and aims. Other than that, he's one of my favorite characters of all time in any medium. Or Kyoraku as well, by the way. These two of my favorite characters of all time in anything. I don't have to say anything about Aizen. I think everyone knows about this. Awesome. Yeah, he was fine in the end. Like, I don't like him as much as Grimjo, though. I also don't like him as much as the Sternritters. Not as much as her. I like him more than Asnot. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yori Zarugaki. Where are you gonna go? She's annoying. But she had some good moments. She had some good moments. She had some good moments with Urahara, so I'm gonna put her here. I kind of like her. She was like this character. Okay, it's nice to know you have a rather unique personality with Hikifune leaving. That was great, but you know, it was okay. I don't know who that is. He's from a movie or a filler. Oh, the goat is S tier. Of course, it's S tier. Yami's goat is S tier. Where are you? He's, you know, what can I say? Yami's goat is S. Phone. Bit annoying, but a good character. I think he's on the level of Abuelo for me. That's a good spot. Yeah, I kind of like. I like Kon. He's a great character. Sometimes he gets on my nerve when he wastes pages because when I read the manga and it was out every week, and then there were 2 or 3 con pages in the Thousand Year Blood Walk, I was so mad because I didn't care for con right now. I wanted to get to the war. But when you read through it, it's a nice breather. So it was well done in the end, and that's why I really do like him. Oh God, Nozomi? Was that Nozomi? I really do like Nozomi. Also, a very, very good filler. I like her about a bit more like Muramasa. Yeah, bit higher than Muramasa for me. And this dude, I didn't really like. He's like Koga for me. I don't know. It fits actually quite well because they are similar in a way, and they are too in complexity for me. And like Urahara's, yeah, he's C tier, definitely C tier. Ah, I think he's S tier. He's not highest S tier because I don't know his motives. Why is he doing stuff? That's the only thing I want from him. That's why what I know from these. Yeah, I know from all of these what they really want, and I don't know this from him. But otherwise, he's such a good character. Great, one of my favorites. Is that the younger version of him? I don't know. Is that Keigo? Or what's he called? Yeah, he's fine. Mitsuhiko, I remember when we speculated whether Mitsuhiko was a royal guard. He's more calm, I like him more. Hatsuki. Hatsuki's like on Tessai level. I really do like her. She had great moments. Unfortunately, she faded out of the manga, but when she was in it, she gave a lot of depth to the manga. I really do like her. She as well. I always forget her name, but she's on Kukaku level even. I think I even like her a bit better than Kukaku. She was really good. She was introduced in the Fullbring as Ichigo's boss, and I really did like her. I still don't know. She's this enigma because has no powers as far as we know, and it's like normal person acting wise, and I really do like. Actually, let me put her to Abuelo. I love Abuelo. Jinta. Actually, Jinta, and I like Ururu more because she was more badass. I think it's fair to put her here. I think it's fair to put her here. Ururu is there. Because Ururu had this arrancar extermination mode going. I really, really, really love that. Inta is fine as well, but Ururu I really do like. I like her. Ginjo S tier. I love the Fullbring arc. I'm glad it could have been like, a bit backstory in the end, but I'm fine that it was not that long, but what it was very, very, very good. And I think he's lowest S tier, one of the lowest S tier, but he's S tier character. What a great guy. You can. I think it's okay to put Ryuken. Here, actually, no. Actually, let me demote Barakan a bit. Yeah, but because it's a bit work in progress. Yeah, I'm sorry that I switched it a bit. So Ryuken had a lot of potential, and I loved his flashback, but I would have liked a bit more of him. Still, I was not satisfied with what he did, but when he did stuff, he was great. So, yeah. Karin is like here. I really do Ichigo's because they bring motivation to him. I like the little Karakura Riser episode stuff, even though it's watch it, have some fun, but I like these two a lot. They are great characters, and especially in the early arcs, they were very well rounded, and I love them. They are great. I hope we get more to see more about them in the Herverse. I mean, they're now grown up. Let's see what they can do. Jackie. Jackie is a very good character as well. Yeah, I really like the Fullbringers. How much do I like them? I think I'm gonna put many Fullbringers here. I like them a bit more than Zayaza. Orihime's S tier as well. Ah no, she's B tier. She's A tier. But where? I think I'm gonna put her below Nell because unfortunately the Kurosaki-kun got so. Why? Why did they put that in? That's made me hate her so much in those scenes, and her whole character got dragged down. Even though everything else I really do love about her, her kindness, her naivety. You know, she brings a fresh view into everything. The way she acted when she was kidnapped, and how she broke out, and when she really had to. So many great moments, but that Kurosaki-kun stuff sucked so much, and it tainted her on my lovability scale, as you see. Yeah, Shishigiwara. Ah, somewhere here. He was annoying. I don't really. He's the only Fullbring I didn't like. God is he great. I love Tsukishima. Love him more than Ginjo even. What a great twist. Also, so Yuriko. I don't know. I actually like Yuriko quite a lot, even though, it's like, I will put him here. I know his end was stupid when he just turned power mad, but Yuriko is actually was a very cool character. The barman, and his ability when it was not overclocked, so to speak, was very great. And I really do like him. Chat's the chat. He got bodied a lot. Ah, God, I don't know. Yeah, he was loyal to Ichigo, but over the course of the manga, that soured, and it was getting stale with him. I'm gonna put him, yeah, above Tozen and below manually, actually, because he has a great heart. I like him, but yeah, no, that's a bit harsh. I'm gonna put him in here. I think that's a better place. Yeah, that's a fitting place. I like him more than I give him credit for. I just now realize he's doing good here. I mean, he was a good friend. He was a good friend. I mean, that was his only thing. He was a good friend, but he was a very good friend. Oh, Riruka-chan. Riruka is also S tier. I think she's here. I like Tsukishima more, but yeah, Riruka is S tier for me. This little shh. I like him, but I kind of like him as much as I like Grammy. I don't know why, but I really do like him as well. But it's like he feels like Grammy, perhaps because of the hair. I don't know. Yaku Madarame. Interesting characters are coming up. Yeah, I think this fits. He's A tier. I like him more than Lisa, but I don't like him more than Ulquiorra. So he had some great stuff, great character development, some small stuff. And yeah, he got bodied a lot in the end as well. But when he was shining, he was shining. Renji, S tier, I think. But I don't know. I think I like Renji as much as I like Zangetsu. I know he had very, very incredibly strong, great moments that would make him S tier, but he had several moments where it just was like, good God, disappear from my screen, please. Someone else, not you. And like he had all these filler fights as well because we was one of the first characters we saw the weapon of in the Bankai. So every filler he used it all the time. So I don't know. I got a bit, but he might rise to S rank again in the Hellverse arc, I think, with him being a dead and stuff like that. Rukia, oh god, yeah. S tier, so much S tier. She's so much S tier. What a great character. I don't think I have to say much about Urukia. I think she's here, yeah. Yeah, I think she's my or third, fourth favorite character. I think she is so great. What a great character. Deep. We had so much time with her. Many moments where she showed who she was, or how loyal she was, where she stands, what her ideas were, whom her love for other people and friends, and her duty, and so much stuff. I love Rukia so much. Yakuya. I would have put him in S tier when I started watching, but I think I'm gonna put him just below Unohana. Because in the end, he should have died. If he had died, he would have been probably like here. But in the end, he got like, yeah, then he came back and did nothing really and just stood there and still the captain. Yeah, I don't really like that. But there was a lot of S tier character stuff he did. A lot of S tier character stuff he did. He was just, in the end, he annoyed me. And that's why he's not S tier anymore. He was once S tier. Had the last arc not been with him, he would probably have been S tier. Ichigo is S tier as well. Great, great protagonist for where do I put him? I think I'm gonna put him here. Yeah. Great protagonist for a shonen, though I wish they would have broken up the formula of shonen hero defeating the villain, the final one, a bit. At least with Aizen, with Yuak, it was fine. Even yeah, that was a tag team. I loved that it was a tag team. It was not like two energy blasts. It was just a tag team of Aizen, Ichigo, and Uryu. That was great way to end the show. It was so good, and he grew. He wanted to protect. He didn't want to be the pirate king or the great ninja or the best magician or whatever. He wanted to protect his friends, gain the strength to protect his friends. He had great lines like "Get off my bed." He had breakdowns. He had highs and lows, and I love Ichigo. I really do. Shinji. I really do like Shinji, though he was wasted in the last arc, which will, yeah, I will rank him here. Yeah, I think I will rank him a bit about here. In the Aizen War, he was better, but in the last arc, he was just a wasted idiot. So, yeah. But the backstory of his and stuff like that was actually very good. I really do like him. Ukitake was wasted, but he was still a good character. He was a kind character. I will put him to Abuelo. A bit above Abuelo, though, because he had some great advices. Kanonji. I kind of think Kanonji is fine. I really think I like Kanonji. He's like he had some character moments in the episode where he was introduced. Later on, he was comic relief, but he has a heart on the right spot, and I like him. These three idiots. They were a bit annoying. They were a bit annoying. I mean, they are filler characters, so what do you... And yeah, but I don't know who that is. I will put him in the end. Is that a bound as well? This is a bound. I know this is a... She's the researcher from the bound arc. I think we can put her here. That's okay. She was okay. She's a bound. You are the coolest bound with Bajua or whatever. Was she a bound? She might have been a bound. I don't know who you were. Oh god, the twins. Why are they here? Why is Dark Rukia? What is that supposed to be? I'm just gonna interpret as Rukia and put it next to Rukia, as well as this one. Oh no, that is Hinata, isn't it? That's Hinata. Didn't see much of her, but she was like Abuelo. It's like these characters like Abuelo, I like them, but yeah, these two are also S tier. And yeah, you can challenge me on that. I don't care. They are S tier. Those two, wow. What a movie! I think one of my might be my favorite anime movie. Memories of Nobody. My favorite anime. Yeah, I think it's one of my favorites of all time. Those two characters introduced and the backstory and their drives and wow, absolutely beautifully done. Wow, whoever wrote that movie, I think Hugo did. He's a filler. Where are your other filler guys? Here. I think it is a movie. Senna is also very nicely done, but Senna's not as good as the others. I think Senna is like here. I like Senna. Oh yeah, that idiot from the Hell movie. I don't care about him. You know what I don't know? Is that the teacher? Go away. And this is Tense Sangets. I'm gonna put Tense Sangets here. So there we are. So let's recap if I did any mistakes. So the best character in the show is obviously the goat of Yami. Yami's goat is the best goat. I mean, it's in the name. What can I do? Okay, but let's be serious here. So Hiraku, Aizen, Rukia, In, Mayuri, Ichigo, Matsumoto, Nemu, Pernida, Hello Ichigo, Starklinet, Masaki, Urahara, these three. Yeah, that is perfect for S tier. I think those are my favorite characters of Bleach in this order. That is yeah. Next, Ishin. Let me skip through them a bit. If I want to change something, and let me take a sip of water because I've been talking for an hour again. Yeah, I'm actually quite satisfied with this. Yes, very satisfied. Yeah, I'm sorry for these. I think that's the teacher. Those are either movie, fourth movie, or first movie, or some filler arc that I don't know them or I don't remember them. So yeah, I skip the bound arc when I rewatch the show. I don't skip any other filler arc because all the others I really do like, but the bound arc I just skip. So whatever. This was a long video, so if you ever wanted to know what my favorite Bleach chapters characters were, here they are. And let me know where you absolutely disagree and why. I would be very curious to see your opinion on these. And I hope you have a very great day. And if you like this stuff, consider liking, subscribing, and ring the bell. I will react to the Bleach anime when it comes out. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.